Hey, Melinda Haynes, license number 102308. I want to talk today about the dark triad of narcissism. So I'm going to give you the top three things, the top three components involved in kind of the more extreme thoughts about narcissism or the more extreme cases that you might see. And then I want to talk about why that is and what are we looking at here when we're looking at the dark triad. Okay, so first of all, we've got this belief that they're special. Okay, so the grandiosity, I deserve this because I'm better than you. I just have this innate specialness and, awesomeness about me that makes me who I am. So when they have that kind of like day in, day out mentality about how great they are, that's the, I'm special. Then we've got the ends justifies the means. So basically, like, I can do whatever I need to do in order to get to my goal, and that's okay because look at my goal. So when they put morality aside in order to achieve a certain goal, and that's true in all circumstances, basically we're seeing kind of a lack of integrity, a lack of morality in achieving a goal. When they're doing that on a consistent basis, and that's just part of who they are, that's part of the dark triad. And then the third one is the lack of empathy. So when they just absolutely are not able to, not even walk a mile in somebody's shoes, but they can't even figure out that somebody else has a pair of shoes on, like that kind of thing, when they just don't have any empathy, that is, in combination with the other two, that is part of the dark triad, and that is part of the problem that makes the narcissism spectrum so difficult to deal with. Okay, so you've got somebody that's exhibiting these characteristics of the dark triad, and so they're considered to be on the more dangerous end of the spectrum for narcissism, right? But to me, I'm wondering, are we lumping all narcissists into this dark triad category? Are we saying that all narcissists are basically psychopaths, sociopaths, or that narcissism is equivalent to antisocial personality disorder? So that's what I kind of want to just see if we can differentiate between those two diagnoses, because what we're seeing is a lot of people who have experienced somebody with narcissistic traits, or maybe just somebody who is just kind of a jerk. They're going through a jerky phase of life, and a person experienced them in this season, has labeled them as a narcissist, has lumped them down to the very dangerous, more severe end of the spectrum of narcissism, said they have the dark triad, and maybe they don't. Maybe they're at the lower end of the spectrum. Maybe they actually don't have narcissistic personality disorder at all. They just have some narcissistic traits, but they're not actually diagnosable. We don't know. We don't know because we've got all of this misinformation going around. And so we're seeing people that if they are acting selfish, or if they're rude, or if maybe they're a little bit, pig-headed or insensitive or something, that we're lumping them into the category of narcissism. And then not only that, we're labeling these people with these this triad, this dark triad, which actually sounds like antisocial personality disorder. The lack of empathy to the point where they just don't even have any remorse at all, like they don't have a conscience. We're lumping the narcissistic people into the category of, we're lumping the antisocial people into the category of narcissism. So we're putting the low cases and the extreme case, and we're lumping them all together as narcissistic personality disorder, and I think that's confusing the issue. So how are we actually going to figure out what is narcissistic personality disorder, what's its origins, and what are the components of treatment? So when we can start to just kind of have a rational mind about what we're looking at, what we're dealing with, and not get so strong emotions into it, and just start lumping people into categories and labeling them with these qualities, I think we might be able to find a better answer to our problem that we're facing. So anyways, that's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm just, little me here thinking about narcissism. So what do you think? What are your opinions? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's talk. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching.